You're fixing that. That's what it's all about. That's what makes us better horsemen, horsewomen, horse people. Okay? Listen, nobody here is trying to be a trainer. The reality is very simple. You take it, your horse, and you do it better than I can with your horse. That's what I want you to do. Okay? And giving you those tools so that if you see somebody, you can say, hey, I got something that can help you. Maybe it's your grandkids one day. Maybe they want a horse, and it's 10 years from now. And you're like, man, you know what? Skinner told me this, and this works. See? And you get to that point where you've done things so much. Because you think about where y'all were, like I explained to Marion. I said, do you understand something? I said, Dave and Lolly work with their horses 5, 6, sometimes 7 times a week to get where they are with them. I said, now, you're working with yours 2 times a week. 8 times versus 28 times. And you're saying, well, it's been 2 years. Hey, you own a duck. You own a baby duck. It's dumb. You got to teach it over and over and over and over and over and over. It's just a baby duck. But you can get you a different baby duck that's really smart. Maybe it's a goose. All right? So, you know, just like I said, the biggest thing is to take the idea of what you're thinking here and forget about that. Apply that there to here and then see what you get. It's like, okay, so like right now, let's just say, so Dave, come over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask Dave just to try as light as he can just to move Blue's hind end. I don't care which way you go. You block him if you have to, but just move his hind end. There you go, good. Okay? See that, Lolly? Now move it the other way, Dave. Okay? Now, here's what I want you to think about. Whenever you go to disengage him, what's the first thing that you do?
Bring his nose in.
And what does that do? Makes his what? Front end move.
Yeah.
So, for you, what would we do? We'd stop
Just the
him
opposite.
Yeah, we'd stop him and put a foot in him.
Put a foot in him, then turn his nose.
Yep. Because what he knows is this. This is what I talk about whenever you know what's going on with your horse and where they are. The second that you go here and he feels that pressure on that rein, that shoulder's going.
Right.
Okay? The best thing for you to do is if you're having a moment is to stop, little bit of lax rein, put the foot in him, kick him out of gear, get him to kick out of gear half a circle. Then if you want to, then apply, then go to no rein, then go to foot. You see how you're changing all that?
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. If I were to tell you that 6 months ago, you would have said, yeah, I get it. But then in the last 4 months, you may not have got it. And you would have been having some of those issues again. Okay? So it's just things to be mindful. I see that, and you ride him all the time. So it's knowing what you're driving.
They're all different.
Every one of them are different. You know, and that's when I had supper with Doc Bob today, we were talking about that. And I don't think there's any trainer that you take your horse to a trainer and they say to you, now listen, the goal here is when we're done is for you to ride this horse better than me. I'm going to tell you why they're not going to say that. Because their level is here. They don't know how to get down on your level. They don't know how to get that partnership for you. And number two, they don't care about getting that partnership for you. Hey, listen, I respect Rocky. I respect what he's done in the reining world. I respect who he is. I respect what he does for a living. Okay? But I'm going to tell you now, if you've got a horse in training with him for 12 or 14 months, and you go there and say, I want to ride my horse, you ain't riding that horse. Number one, because he doesn't allow it. Number two, because you couldn't ride him anyway. He's so far out of your level that you probably couldn't get him to do anything. Okay? So that's the flip side of that too. All right? So it's just there again, just getting down on that kind of level, you know, to where your horse can operate everything that you're asking of him.
What are you doing?
All right.
What are you doing?
Now, we're
What are you
going to
doing?
do a couple other things here. We're gonna do, have I ever had y'all do the little clover leaf drill? Do y'all ever remember that drill?
Yeah, clover leaf. I don't know. I don't.
Okay. So here's what you do. So you imagine a clover leaf, right? Kind of like a modified star. Here's what you're going to do. So we start basically at this leaf here, this clover, you're going to say. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use this as a 6-point clover. Okay? So that we know there's 4 at each, there's 1 at each corner, that's 4. Our last 2 clovers are here in the middle and here in the middle. Okay, you with me so far? So you got 6 points where you're going to do something. Got me? So the first clover, you're just going to kind of walk down there to it. You're going to do a full circle to the inside, continue over here. When you're starting from this clover, midline, you're going to start trotting. If you do a circle to the left, you do a circle to the right.
You just start out in one direction.
Yeah, when you get to your next point, you do it to the opposite. You with me? Okay. So then, when we get over here to this point here, okay, this point here is going to be, we're going to take the next the opposite way in the circle. We're going to break down to a wall. Okay. So what I do is I'm going to break it in these 2 halves first, and then I'm going to break it into these 2 halves.
You're going to tell us as we're going, right?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. What we're going to focus on right now is those 2. Okay. Then we're going to go to here. And then we're going to go to those 2. And we'll go to here. Okay. But just to give you an idea of what we're kind of expecting. There. If you go to the right, you go to the left.
Oh, right there.
Correct.
So it's like a figure 8.
Yeah. Then when you go to here, what they're going to do is counter bend to the opposite.
I got you.
What you're going to do. Okay? All right. And if they're going to be on the rail, it don't matter.
Okay.
They can stay on the rail. Y'all
So
just
the
come off
first
the rail
part
at 6, 8 feet.
A walk. You're going to tell us what to do where.
Yeah. So all you're going to do is here, from here, you're going to go to say, we're just going to use, we're going to use this dark spot right here. So whatever side you're going to circle, whether it's left or right, doesn't matter. Then we're going to go over here. Where this circle. That's good of Matt. He left us some nice little tight circles. Okay? I have to tell him thank you next time we see him. So, you do a circle there, come to here, opposite circle here. But from
Okay,
there to
right.
here, you're going to do what?
Trot.
Okay? That's the first
After that, we're going to come here.
After that, we're going to come here. So what are we going to do here? Counter bend. I don't care which way you go. If you go to the left, okay, that's fine. Counter bend to the right. But your horse's feet have to reach forward. No turn on the haunches, no turn on the hind. Turn on the forehand. Cross over the shoulder with the feet moving forward. That's the key. If the feet aren't moving forward, the horse isn't in forward thing first time. It's going to get you in trouble. Right? Okay. So, Dave, start right there.
Am I going to be in the way, sir?
What's that?
I'll be in the way, right?
You're not in the way. You're fine right here. We're going to go right behind Dave. You're going to circle right here. He goes to the left here, that's fine, but all 4 feet do a complete circle there, Dave. All the way back. Me. Pick
At a walk or?
No, at a trot.
Oh.
At a trot, at a trot. There you go. That right hand needs to come back so you get him to bend a little bit. Okay? Because here's what will happen. If you stay here with him, okay, when you ask him to come around, he's going to sweep the shoulder. He's not going to keep reaching forward. But if you think about it as to bending him here, now he's got to move his neck and keep driving forward.
Yeah, what happened with it, when he first started coming in, I felt him starting to sweep, so I corrected him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there
And then,
you go. That's what you want to do.
then I
Just
didn't,
recorrect, which is absolutely
then I
fine.
didn't get him back in the bend. I
Yes.
was straight, so.
And then you just go back and make sure. Remember, don't ever try to start out bad to come out good. Just
Right.
start over and start working on getting the horse right. Then you can make it worry about what happens later. Okay? All right. Then to here, let's use this as a general reference.
Okay.
Counter bend the opposite way. So if it's going to be to the right, horse is bent to the left. We call it a modified shoulder pull. We can call it bending a horse to the outside. We can call it whatever we want to call it. Counter bend, doesn't matter. Okay? Whatever makes you happy in your discipline. We can call it my horse looks funny going the other way. Good. There you go. Good. And I don't care how ugly it is. I just need, your goals are very simple on these exercises. You're placing your horse's feet where you want them to go, and they are reaching forward. Okay? All right. Okay, Lolly, you're up, lady.